Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nokia. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing a video about Nokia. And honestly, we're going to be discussing kind of a price prediction. Where do I think Nokia stock is going to be headed over the next couple of days, over the next couple of weeks? Should you buy Nokia stock? So let's get on with the video. So obviously everybody's probably pretty aware about the market rampage that's kind of been going on. A lot of stocks that people have been shorting have just kind of been exploding like crazy. If we take a look at Nokia together, the 1 week chart here, we could see this massive short squeeze that kind of happened. And it caused it to go all the way up. And a lot of people are asking, does Nokia have the potential to go higher? Is Nokia a good buy, $4.62? Now, obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but for me, I don't think Nokia is that bad of an investment. I actually think Nokia is a pretty good investment. It's a huge phone company. It's been around for a very long time, and analyst ratings on it are pretty good. There's no sell ratings on Nokia, which is a very good sign. Now, with the markets going up, a lot of people have definitely been kind of tackling the stocks that have a lot of basically short float percentages. Essentially, what a short float is, people who borrow shares at a higher price. In turn, they want to pay them back at a lower price. That way, they keep the difference in the actual profit themselves. A lot of companies that have had pretty decent short float percentages have been blowing up like crazy. We see AMC, GameStop, Nokia, and all these other types of companies definitely have been going through a massive short squeeze, but I don't think the short squeezes have actually come to an end just yet. I think we're going to definitely see a lot more in the next coming weeks, and I do think that it's going to be a very volatile trading session overall. I just want everybody to be careful when they're trading these stocks because they're going to be very volatile. They're going to go up and down a lot. But diving into Nokia, where do I think Nokia is going to go from here? I do think Nokia does have a chance to hit $10 to $15, like I said, depending on how the markets do react to it overall. Like I said, if we go back to the 1 week chart, we see here that, Nokia did hit around $7.74 a share, and then it kind of dipped a little bit, and then it kind of went back up all the way up to $7.59, and then it kind of calmed down from now. BlackBerry, Nokia, both of them took a pretty decent hit while GameStop continued to climb, but even GameStop took a decent hit as well, starting at $468. Now it's currently sitting around like $300, $315. So I just want people to be careful, but this is going to be my overall Nokia price prediction. Where do I think Nokia stock is headed over the next couple of trading sessions? So a lot of people are jumping into these stocks because they want to force the shorts to actually cover their positions, which is definitely going to drive the stock price up. Do I think it's going to hit $20, $30, $40? You never know. I mean, obviously, like no one thought GameStop would be $500 a share almost. So anything is possible at this point, but this is why I do think Nokia stock price is going to go up, and why I think if you want to play it for a swing trade or even hold it for themselves, $4.62 is a very good time to actually pick up the stock. So we all know Wallstreetbets. They've been jumping into these kind of stocks. They've been putting a lot of money into it, which is definitely going to drive the stock price up. Their overall intention and goal is to get the shorts to actually cover their positions, which in theory will push the stock price up even higher. But another cool thing and another advantage, I think, which is going to push Nokia stock price upward, is the recent rally with all these stocks that have short floats and the influx of new people buying these types of stocks. So with the recent rally of all these short float stocks, a lot of new users have been jumping into these stocks as well, which is giving these stocks a lot more volume, which in theory is also going to drive the stock price up. And in theory, like I said, more buyers is going to push the stock price up, which is going to result in shorts having to cover their positions overall. Like I said, with Nokia, it doesn't have as much of a short flow percentage as, let's say GameStop, for example, but I do think Nokia still has a lot of room to climb, and I know a lot of people are wanting to put money into Nokia, but overall, generally speaking, Nokia is not even a bad company. Like, the company's profitable. The company's been around for a very long time, and the company does actually pretty well. I don't know why people are actually shorting the stock in themselves. For GameStop, I can understand a little bit more. Talks of GameStop in their bankruptcy have been kind of looming around for the last couple of years. It would make sense on why people actually shorted the stock in themselves, but for companies like BlackBerry, Nokia, that are still profitable companies and are still doing pretty well, for people to actually just go and short it, it doesn't really make any sense overall. But like I said, a lot of these people they're determined to force the shorts to cover their position, which is definitely going to shoot the stock price upward. I do think Nokia does have a chance to hit $10 to $15, maybe even $20 as well. Like I said, it all depends on how the stock price movement actually goes. Like I said, if there's a huge influx of buyers, causing the stock price to go up, which will then cause the shorts to cover their positions, which is going to push the stock price up even higher. Like I said, I just want people to be careful with these types of stocks. They're going to be very, very volatile, and they're going to be moving up and down a lot. But overall, I don't think Nokia is a horrible investment. I could see a lot of long-term potential for Nokia. I don't think it's a bad company at all. I think they just need to start innovating a little bit more with the rising competition of a bunch of different phone companies out there. Like I said, it's basically hard for Nokia to kind of keep up. But overall, fundamentally, like I said, it's a profitable company. It doesn't have any sell ratings at all. So the company isn't doing too bad, and the company is basically not that horrible of an investment compared to some of the other stocks that people are kind of piling into. But going forward, I do think Nokia is going to have a little bit of a price hike. I could actually see the stock price doubling. That is definitely not out of the question. Like I said, we have a bunch of new buyers that are going to be ready on Monday to actually just kind of storm into these stocks, and they want to make a lot of quick money. Like I said, with the looming news around it as well, and a bunch of basically analysts commenting on it, and basically, like I said, the news pumping up these stocks even more. With Robinhood actually limiting the buying, now more people are going to want to jump in and buy the stocks themselves, is definitely going to push the stock price upward. I think the reason why we had the recent crash with these stocks is just due to the simple fact that Robinhood actually limited people. You couldn't buy any of the shares in the last couple of trading sessions. Like, they limited it overall, which till this day, we don't even know if it's legal. I don't think it was legal for them to do that. But going at it from a bigger perspective, people did get scared. Panic selling is a thing, and people got scared and started selling off a bunch of their positions in Nokia, GameStop, BlackBerry. But once these brokerages allow investors to come at it again, and which I think is going to be Monday, I don't think there's going to be any limited restrictions on how much you can actually buy. I think it's definitely going to push the stock price upward. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what your price target for Nokia is. Do you think Nokia can hit $20? If you guys own Nokia shares, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average amount?